And we are go for the feature race here in Jeddah. Great launch for Jack Crawford. He's going to lead us down to the first corner. Victor Martins will slot into second place. Fornaroli in the yellow Invicta is in third. We're side by side there for P4. That's Arvid Lindblad making a move on Luke Browning, or is it? They're going to be side by side on the exit. On the run down to turn 4, our newest winner in Formula 2 in the number 4. Lindblad has gone wide there, and he's going to lose a place on the exit to McLaren-backed Alex Dunn. Two key battles to watch, obviously, for the lead. One for 9th place, and a great helicopter shot there shows us moves being made. Campos on Campos, Marty on Lindblad, Marty round the outside and now down the inside, and that'll give him 6th position.
Richard Verschoor in 9th place MP, the leading car at the moment on the alternative strategy, and there are a gaggle of cars on the alternative strategy, and Fornaroli's wide through the mid-corner of 22.
Yeah, lock up for Fornaroli, albeit this time he went wide and over the curb, and now he's under all kinds of pressure. Into turn 27, Browning right there behind him, but chooses not to make his move into 27. Out of the corner we go, and Browning could have a chance into turn 1 here, Alex.
He's going to have the grip, he's going to have the toe, but the other thing he has is Alex Dunn right underneath his gearbox, and now he's got the DRS, and he's going to head round the outside.
And Browning now goes down the outside and says thank you very much. Good pressure driving, and now Dunn is going to go down the inside there of Fornaroli. A costly mistake for Fornaroli made at turn 22. Stanek side by side with Miney, his teammate, of course, Fornaroli's teammate, and now that is Mini running wide, and he's going to lose a place to Miney, and he's going to nip into pit lane. So here we go, we are seeing the first of the pit stops at the end of lap 6.
This is the moment then that we saw the two Alpine juniors. That's Miney taking 1 place, then he takes a 2nd through the exit with Mini running wide.
And Mini was just trying to find a gap. Oh no, and that's a Van Amersfoort. That looks like John Bennett, who has picked up front wing damage, and he is going to come in and get that changed. And
a lot of debris on the road there though. That debris on the start-finish straight has not yet caused a stoppage, and they're going to stay out now, surely, just in case it does. No, Martins has come directly into the box, but it is Crawford. Oh no, it's Crawford has come into the box. Martins has made his way through, so Crawford deciding to jump.
Yep, so race leader is in. Had to take avoiding action though on the way in, didn't he? And Jack Crawford is now in. He has got rid of those super soft tyres, and race leader in to put the medium tyre on. So Jack Crawford in. Victor Martins is in, so he stayed out one more lap when Jack Crawford came in. So now it's about where he filters out as the ART team get to work.
Yeah, putting the tyres on for Victor Martins. Looked like a relatively good stop. Let's see where he comes out. Crawford is the man that we're watching. 11th place look in the dams, and Martins is going to be looking, if he possibly can, to filter out ahead.
There is Crawford, screen left. Here comes Victor Martins on the right. It's going to be a race to see where he emerges out. They're going to be almost side by side. Crawford to the left, Martins to the right. Martins is now ahead of Jack Crawford, but he is not on warm tyres.
Will he be able to get the tyre up to temperature quick enough? A big weave for Martins. Tries to find a little bit of front grip. Crawford, though, with a lap underneath the tyre, is homing in, and that's the difference you can see there in terms of grip. Can Martins fill the road with ART here and keep hold of the virtual lead of the race?
Of course, we do not get until a DRS zone until we get to 20 corners, so Martins has a little while to try and keep Crawford at bay, and he's defending into turn 13. Crawford goes to the outside, virtual safety car is out. Down the start finish straight we go, and there is the DRS flap opened of Jack Crawford. He wants this race lead back from Victor Martins, but Victor Martins is furiously trying to defend it. Wheel to wheel they go in towards turn 1. Jack Crawford to the outside of Victor Martins, now down the inside through turn 2, and they'll be side by side on the exit, fighting this one down to turn 4. Is it going to be Crawford? Is it going to be Martins? Who's going to be braver on the brakes? Martins holds on for now. Riding on board with Victor Martins, this essentially our battle for the lead of the race. This could be a huge moment for Crawford, who will now sweep past Victor Martins and go into P9.
Looks like Dunn's going to have an option to the inside. Great dive there from Pepe Marti, grabbing the apex of 27. And that was clean and tidy, but did Dunn let him through to take the DRS back down the front straight? He's going to have a problem, though. Marti's got it too, so he's going to have to go down the outside of turn 1.
The two drivers tied for the lead in the championship, now wheel to wheel into turn 1. And Pepe Marti, that was very good driving there. Managed to get the move done into the final corner and held off any challenges from the Irishman into the first corner. Pepe Marti is full of confidence this season. He's full of confidence this weekend, and he's going to go down the inside at turn 1. Browning running wide under braking there, and Pepe Marti is going to be behind for the time being. Once again, having to try and break the toe. Pepe Marti's going to try the outside. This time, is he going to go all the way around the outside of Luke Browning? He's wide through turn 2. They've gone wheel to wheel again, and Luke Browning emerges ahead. On board with Marti, down this start-finish straight. Will he complete the move on Browning this time? It looks like he's done it before the braking zone. Dunn side by side with Browning. Browning goes wide, and it's going to be Marti who is now ahead of Browning. Browning, though, ahead of Alex Dunn. Dunn was down the inside, but Browning emerges in the lead.
Richard Verschoor is in.
It's a good pit stop, and Richard Verschoor is away. Martins looks level with him as they come through turn 1. He's behind Crawford, but he's ahead of Victor Martins. Arvid Lindblad round the outside of Gabriele Mini. Great move that from Lindblad, and he has gone by Gabriele Mini. That move had been a long time coming.
And surely this is going to be a drive-by pass down towards turn 1 for Verschoor.
Looking back from Jack Crawford, there is Richard Verschoor, DRS enabled, and he will fire his way through to the lead of the race. But Jack Crawford trying to get back down the inside. Richard Verschoor has done it, though. From 9th place on the grid, Richard Verschoor has fired his way up into the lead of the race. A superb drive in the alternative strategy. And Richard Verschoor has driven his way through to the lead of the race on the final lap. Richard Verschoor through the final corner. The streets of Jeddah denying him a win yesterday, but when they did, Richard Verschoor fought back, and he will not be denied victory today. Richard Verschoor across the line. He takes his first win of the Formula 2 season, driving MP Motorsport to a win and to the top of the championship standings. 5 different winners. Will we get more going into the next round? It's Formula 2, you'd have to say, most likely, but Richard Verschoor taking full points today, and he puts himself at the top of the championship standings. Huge congratulations to him. That is all for round 3. We now will go into the European leg of the season, where it does get very busy indeed. We begin that at Imola on the 17th and 18th of May.